Picture this. You're stranded in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, nothing but sand, despair, and Dido's white flag playing in the distance. Why? Because apparently surrender is not an option, at least not when it comes to love ballads. But here's what will actually blow your mind. Dido's real name isn't even Dido. It's Florian Cloud de Boonville Armstrong. That's right. This woman could have been a wizard, a royal, or an avant-garde pastry chef. But instead, she became the voice behind some of the most emotionally devastating songs of the 2000s. And if you thought Stan was just an Eminem thing, guess what? It was actually a Dido thing first. That haunting, angelic chorus in Stan? Straight out of her song Thank You, which, fun fact, was originally just chilling in the soundtrack of Sliding Doors, waiting for Eminem to give it global superpowers. Also, let's talk about White Flag. Most people hear that title and think, oh, this must be a song about giving up. Wrong. So wrong. It's about refusing to surrender in love, even when the situation is as doomed as a one-legged ragamuffin in a sprinting competition. And because the universe loves drama, Dido wrote it after a very real, very painful breakup. Because what is pop music if not an elaborate way to tell your ex, nice try, buddy, but I still win? And hey, speaking of dramatic love stories, remember Here With Me. You might not know the song, but if you were even near a TV in the early 2000s, you heard it on Roswell. Yes, the alien romance show where teenagers fell in love across intergalactic boundaries. All while Dido crooned in the background like some celestial third wheel. But let's go back to Thank You, because there's another wild fact. It was written during one of the lowest points in Dido's life. Broke, struggling, probably eating sad toast for dinner. And yet she somehow turned that misery into a global hit. Which just proves that some people get through hard times with therapy, and others do it by writing songs that will haunt grocery stores forever. Oh, and if you're wondering why her music is so atmospheric and not just standard pop, it's because her brother Rollo is one of the masterminds behind the electronic group Faithless. So basically Dido is what happens when trip-hop, folk, and heartbreak have a baby. And just to cement her icon status, White Flag won Best British Single at the Brit Awards, while Thank You remains one of her most streamed songs ever. Meanwhile, the rest of us are out here just hoping our emails get read. Dido didn't just sing sad songs, she built an empire on them. And honestly, respect.